the wall. You were thinking of going right through, but it's outside, it's not you. You have heard the voice of the girl codes telling each other, here comes another robot. It's a swarm of night climbing dragons, crawling out, searching, just walking across the ceiling. Spider City, the life in the distance carries you up now and takes you back to the sea. Now it draws your head toward the tide. Behold the moon beaming through your third eye. You have been a bride on the nose of the world. everlasting. Yes, I receive the calls as they float around, and the waking up in the halls of the ground. Even through the fears welled up in the earth, I can know the rhythm of your sound. Hard sell kings try to mine on the verge of the pure, and the answer you might wake up someone new sometime next year. I fear might be much closer to when all the world would fly open a sea of the light, must find and shut it back up, back up. You will have your freedom then, and a brand new cage for you to be in. It's Halloween, the early autumn wind sprays the fog upon the room. Radio plays burial home jingles of a dancing, lively tune. And you can get away when there is no room. Can't you hear them advertise your own doom? shine, not one day too soon. And we may see by television the day and night. If you can weep on television some way, then you can eat on television someday too. We shall sleep on television someday soon. And you can die on television someday soon. Right there on television someday, in the middle of the living room. And you can be on television someday soon. Locked behind the glass in my room. the road you walked, all your future lies written on your hand. The years you live still shine down upon this foreign sand. From in the earth I'll try to follow the time. The line fades from your hand. When all is told and you're still cold, I'll return to take you from this land. 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 Cannot get to this place till you're safe and you're free. cause, see what you cause. You may never see what you cause in your present plea. You can try to work free, try to work free in your present plea. Oh, you can try to work free, try to work free. All right, do it, do it, do it, Jim. This hour your everlasting form leans from the windowsill, and I see your moonlight eyes turning this way still. Once I was a drunken mass of men at the garden wall. Now I'm a dancing prince of light who knows no thing at all. I'll never go to war. I've been there before. Napoleon is standing fast on the battleground. Bullets, cannons roaring past, yet he does not hear a sound. Oh, all these doctors of the mind playing a game with time. Stockbrokers of all the thwarted lives, long on causes, short on cures, cat-like creeping spy in the night. Who is your patron saint? She folds her hands on her lap, smiling most very faint. Once we burned you in a fit to compromise the man. Those flames we used to do you in are holes in a paper scene. I'll see you on a golden couch on the other side of this dream. Right or wrong, the end will not be of imagined night. I guess they know I slip away and I dodge as long as I remain at large. I guess they know I slip away and I dodge as long as I remain at large.
return to the scene. They come out single file, though they have desecrated angels. They continue to rise.
Crocodile Your frozen heart is taking a blame. In your darkest hour of pain, you're moving faster out of the frame, into the corner of your name. Come right back, on back, race back. I'm calling down from the steps to you. I'm calling down on my chin, ain't it true? Even slow things look their fast to me too. All is calm, back to life again. You are young, open your eyes, begin. Take me off to the woods, beyond the wind. Find a place to be grown, to fit in. Pharaohs told those tales of dragons and pythons. She floats by on a speck of dust. She can fly, yet she's knowing just wave by to man-made underbrush, thus not die, but passes over us. The tortoise before you saw Da Gama as he landed. We can make a life in a temple of stone. It took an age or two to get home. Now see the tree and how it has grown. It was a seed in my hand when a tortoise was born. 3 sultans with a hookah just flew by on a carpet heading west. From a window inside a grain of sand, peered down onto the falling land. From your feeling hand I step on the wind. Now I know they can never hurt you again. Infant vision lifts it higher than pilots have flown. pretend.